Hello, welcome back to fromsoftserve. Kind of a weird video, for me at least, in that it's really just thank you to everybody. Uh, I've had a lot happen in 2024, and the best thing has been this channel and the mod work and all the people I've met and talked with, and that no one could have told me that like years ago, oh yeah, you'd have a channel with over 25,000 subscribers. That's insane. It's just a number, and in the grand scheme of things, it's, you could see that as not a lot, but for me, that's crazy. Unbelievable explosive growth in the YouTube channel that I still can't quite understand or explain to people. So it's wild to be able to, like, when people say, hey, so what do you do for a living? And I can say, I mod the Dark Souls games. And the usual follow-up question is, what is that? Tell me again, what is that game? And so I still don't really have a good answer for that, but it's because of you guys that I'm able to make a living doing this. So, this is really just thank you that, yeah, I don't even know. Thank you for allowing me to do this. And I kind of wanted to look at some of the mods that I've been working on this year. The first being like Shadows of Drangleic was a really fun mod to make all the lighting in DS2 dynamic with no baked lighting, which ended up not becoming a good idea. In certain spots of DS2, it just doesn't really work. It's using DS2 lighting engine to turn off the baked lighting, but there's a lot of issues that are still I might have to turn the baked lighting back on. But it was super fun to work on, and I also, as part of that, was enabling parallax occlusion mapping on way more surfaces, and that's what you'll see on the wall here. And so then I ended up actually bundling that into the texture overhaul. And that now you can basically download the latest version, and it includes that parallax occlusion mapping. So, you're almost up to like 67,000 downloads on the texture pack, which is just insanity. And then this one is nearing like 1,000, but that's just kind of a new mod. The remaster project for Bloodborne is up to almost 40,000, which is, once again, bananas. Super fun to work on that. And I definitely am planning more point lights that I'll be placing, and some of the more reflectance maps. I'll be adjusting those. And then I need to upscale the textures for the DLC. I still have yet to do that. I've done half of the Hunter's Nightmare. For some reason I haven't been super, amped to do that part of it. It could be that I got burnt out working on the Sekiro texture overhaul because there's so many textures and it just was monotonous. But that I put out, which I think has been pretty fantastic. And then the Bloodborne visual tweaks is actually my most downloaded mod at 90,000, which is unbelievable. I haven't done anything to this mod since September, I guess, presumably, the FPS boost mod, which I probably should do a newer version of that where I don't take out literally everything. But then again, I think there's already a mod for that, essentially, which is their FPS boost mod, I think, is essentially what that would be anyway. So, but yeah, that's been insanity that's at 90,000. Dark Souls Remastered is the one I'm the most proud of, personally. And we're right there at like 80,000 downloads, which is batshit insane. Also, I'm recording this before my weed gummy kicks in all the way. So I was trying to record this before I forgot. And then here's this is the texture overhaul part. And so these are kind of the main mods I've been working on overall, and here's the channel. We're almost at 26,000 subscribers. 332 videos, like that is just insanity. Um, what if I go to my Social Blade website? Not my Social Blade website, but you can actually look at the stats for the channel. Okay, it's gotta verify it. Thank you. I have 3 million? That's insanity. I didn't know that. I hadn't looked at this in a while. Wow. That's crazy. I think we can look. Similar channels, future apply for partnership. Partnership to who? Is this weekly gained? Oh, this was like I was gaining 0 subscribers, 1 subscriber, 3 subscribers. And then I kind of gained a lot in October. Oh yeah, this was 2023. Yeah, so you can see if we go all the way back to my channel, this goes like when I first had it. And I was just posting like Dark Souls 1, a playthrough or something, I think, and I lightly edited it or something. And then I think I ate food while I was recording it. It was just a fucking mess. And then this was right around when I started modding. This is when I first started doing, I think, the texture mod or like the grass mod for Dark Souls 2. And I started actually putting out videos. And then you had a peak. And then it kind of died down for a bit. And then this September 9th, or no, it's the week of September 2nd to the 9th is the biggest period. I don't know what the fuck I did that week. I clearly put out some crazy video or something. I don't know what I did. But it's been just absolutely insane to go from absolute 0 in like April of 2023 to now we're in January of 2025 and I have like 25,000 subscribers. Like that's insanity and the views. So really it's a thank you to you guys for allowing me to do this. We don't normally talk about like money and whatnot. Obviously that's not my main thing to talk about. So I don't tend to like to just throw that out there because it feels like you'd be gloating or something. But the fact that there's 1,549 total members in my Patreon, which so is not paid, as you can see, but 144 people are paying me $5 a month. That's insane to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. That is bananas. Literally, if this had said $3, I would be like, wow, that's great. That's crazy. Like, so to have this much is like, this is literally the rent that I have to pay. Just taken out of the equation. Boom, done. That's massive for me. That's just like, so just know like that money absolutely is life-changing. It's kind of crazy. And then, this last year I ended up, having 2 different like funds that for my processor. I had a really, I had like a 3600, the Ryzen 3600, 6-core processor, right? And it was just kind of holding me back a little bit. And I posted on, Twitter about it, and people donated, and I was boom. There was one guy who paid, I think it was like $100 and something just on his own, and I was able to get the 5700X, which is insane. So I've been able to use that, which has been game changing. And then just recently, I had someone in a stream be like, oh, would you ever want to do a fund for that, for your graphics card? And I was like, sure, okay, all right. And then, I had a lot of people donate, and then I had one person donate specifically $350, and I was able to buy an RTX 4060 Ti, 16 gigabyte, which has been, once again, game-changing. I could now record some videos, that, at least when it benefits it, in 4K, which I've never been able to do before because performance was not good enough, and the 2060 would just not want to do it. Depending on the game, of course, but all of the games were like, nope, you're not going to record in 4K at the same time. And that's just not going to happen. So those 2 things have been super game changing for me. And like you can look on here, $1,700 I had not looked at the like total amount, but that's insane. So thank you to everybody that has donated. And yeah, this was who donated like $350. Scars of Renown. Not even a Dark Souls player. Not even somebody who plays FromSoft games. And so it's kind of crazy to see all of these comments. And I did not say thanks to all of them. So I'm gonna do that. I've been bad about my Discord channel. I've been bad with DMs. I'd love to say that would change. I'm just not good at socializing, I guess. I don't know. There's just a lot of DMs, a lot of notifications and emails, and I'm just not good at that. I'm just a regular jabroni in a fucking cave doing this, so I tend to just be a hermit, and I don't know. So I should do better at that, though. I do want to stream more in 2025. I got the year right, thankfully. I do want to stream more often. We had some really good streams over here. We actually have a decent amount of streams. We had 1 year ago, which was for 5,000 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. 1 year ago, I was celebrating 5,000, and I gained 20,000. That's crazy. I had a lot of remastered streams. Oh, okay. Resident Evil, I didn't end up really liking a ton. Elden Ring DLC second playthrough. Oh shit, I was actually streaming the DLC. I do not remember that. Playing Bloodborne on PC with mods. Holy shit, 11,000. Holy shenanigans. Okay, well, Bloodborne clearly is the it's the main viewer. That's crazy. Yeah, 8,000 subs. Wow. Okay, this has been me kind of rambling, but this is obviously normal content for me. But really, this video is just thank you a lot for what I get to do daily, which is kind of crazy. I appreciate you a lot. And, oh, Dark Root. Is this where it was Bright Root Garden? No way. That's sick. Oh, yeah, I used to call him FromSoft Stream. Yes, that's true. Oh, I was going in Blender. Oh my god. I was doing so many updates on Remastered. And we got Catacombs, Tombs of the Giants. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is I think my most popular, or it used to be. Let's go sort by popular. Okay. So that's what's crazy is that the top one here has 122,000 views. That's insanity. That's crazy. That happened 4 goddamn months ago. And then this Switch video has been cooking for a while. 100,000? Are you fucking kidding me? Bloodborne? 100,000? Like, that's insane. Most of mine are Bloodborne related videos at the top here, I guess. Yeah, 57. Like, I hope this video doesn't come off as me just, oh my god, look at all the success. It's just me being surprised by it, frankly. And I still don't really know how to handle it. So, we'll see how 2025 goes. I assume it will be crazy. But I'm from the Midwest, so I'm not allowed to get a big head. I'm not allowed to accept good things happening to me, at least not easily. Until I'm forced to under or at gunpoint. So working on that. But thank you a lot. If you want to leave questions, I just thought about this. If you want to leave questions in the comments, I can answer them. I need to reply to comments better. I got kind of weird about it where I didn't read nearly as much of them anymore. Of course, I got more and more, so it became difficult to read all of them. But I am weird with replying. I'm weird with replying to my family, even with text messages, so don't feel bad. Even my brothers would tell you, they're like, yeah, we just don't hear from that guy, and then we do, and then we don't for a while. And then he does respond quick, and then he totally doesn't. And there's not much of a rhyme or reason. But, yeah, love you guys. All of you except Carl. Fuck you, Carl. You know what you did. That joke has never been funny, but I'll just keep making it until it is. But anyway, thank you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the Firelink Shrine music at least. I think my weed gummy is probably hitting. So now I'm wondering how long I've been here. Thankfully, OBS is telling me I've been here for 15 minutes. So if nobody watches this, I will be perfectly okay with that because there's not really any content here other than to say thank you. And here's the more cool stuff. I'll keep, I think in 2025, I also want to showcase more mods by other people. Obviously, my normal stuff will be whatever the fuck I'm working on. But I would really like to showcase other mods, or just things that I think are really cool. Because if I'm lucky enough to have 26,000 subscribers, I'd love to show maybe mods that people haven't seen yet, or that not a lot of people know of yet, or like there's tons of really cool modding things going on that absolutely do not involve me. So it seems like a waste to not, I don't know, showcase that. At least that's my thinking. And then I think I jokingly said in a reply in one of my posts where I was like, I could start a podcast and then call it Not Another Fucking Podcast. Because I was like, maybe I'll start a podcast where I talk to mutuals. Like, just throwing it out there, like Jess Capricorn. She's fantastic. Immolition. Maddie. I would love to just, I guess, talk with them. And, like, maybe we rank Souls games or bosses or something like that. But I think that would just be fun to be frank, it would just be an excuse for me to talk to them. And so if no one watched it, well, that's fine. I would still want to do it because I just want to talk to them because I think they're cool and hang out with them. So maybe I'll do that because there's tons of mutuals that I have that I'd like to collaborate with more, like in a more direct way. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the replies or comments. And I'll try to answer them honestly. Depends. But the weed gummy's hitting, so my replies might be weird. Or I forget to reply, and then I don't reply until the next day. But at this point, I've been talking for 17 minutes, so thank you so much for all the love and support throughout 2024 and prior to that. But specifically, 2024 was just a life-changing year for me, And I appreciate y'all. So I'll catch you on the flippity flip.